The myth of Oedipus is one that I think I assumed I knew, but really didn't, and I wonder how many of us feel that way. If most of us were asked if we knew it, we might say something like, oh yeah, Oedipus was the young man in mythology who wanted to sleep with his mother, overcome as he was by desire to possess her, as he had once done as a child, and who felt raging rivalry with the object of her sexual affection and desire, his own father. The Oedipus story has usually been perceived as a story of same-sex rivalry within a family and the need to destroy a parental figure to capture the love of the opposite-sex parent as a kind of rite of passage. However, as we read the myth itself, rather than referring to Freud's Oedipus complex, we see a father so terrified of a fateful prediction that he tries to destroy his own child to protect himself. We see that life itself has other plans and that the baby isn't destroyed and the danger is not averted. The child lives and the threat remains, unbeknownst to his father and the child himself. When Oedipus kills his father and sleeps with his mother, he has no idea of their identity. His response to finding this out gives us a strong indication of how truly horrifying the reality of their identity is to him. Reflecting on this myth and how relevant it is to the way we live today, here are some of the questions that I pondered. Maybe you might find, in thinking about them, that the myth of Oedipus is actually playing out in some way in the patterns of your life. Have you ever felt that knowledge alone was sufficient power and tried to use your intellect to avoid painful situations that caught up with you but which you had actively tried to avoid? Have you ever sought advice and then ignored it, feeling that you could find a way around a problem, only to realise that life itself was bigger and more powerful than you? Have you ever felt that your family trauma has followed you through into your own life, even though you've done everything different to the people who raised you? Have you ever felt that doing the right thing, like Oedipus did, would result in good outcomes, only to be devastated to find that the reverse was true? Have you, like King Laius, had secrets that you thought you could evade or ignore? Have you retrospectively felt deep shame at decisions you made with inaccurate or faulty information and had to live with the consequences and somehow learn to integrate these, or maybe failed to integrate them? I think the myth of Oedipus is so relevant today in a world where it seems we're so invested in the intellect, in the material world, in the scientific, in knowledge, where we consume endless content and information as a way to get out ahead of disaster or pain. We so often avoid being able to hold life's uncertainties and suffering, not recognizing that these things are built into life itself and are as much a feature of it as beauty and joy and love, that in trying to avoid them, not only do we often fail, but they seem to find other forms and representations that hurt us all the more, as we sting sometimes from the pain of our own naivety.